Scandals under Labour.
Keir Starmer arrived at Downing Street promising change, but now he's being described as the king of the freebies. There have been free clothes, free tickets, and free football. Since 2019, Starmer has received gifts worth a total of £107,145, the biggest amount of any.
Keir Starmer admitted he will pay back £6,000 worth of gifts he accepted as Prime Minister.
Yesterday, Labour MP removed the winter fuel payment from over 10 million British pensioners, including
Pensioner Norman says he's now having to go back to work at age 72 just to make ends meet.
Cuts to the winter fuel allowance will push an additional 50,000 pensioners into relative poverty next year, according to government estimates.
One in, one out deal. How many points out of 10 would you give that for success so far?
10.
The message is, ministers, this is the hokey-cokey deal, wokey deal, one in, one out. It's ludicrous and in and out again.
Well, and the first one out becomes straight back in, out,
That's
in.
right.
I mean, it's a shambles, isn't it? And this was hugely predicted.
So, look,
Good evening.
I think this is
Labour's
a real...
farcical one-in, one-out deal with France risks completely collapsing.
Army has confirmed that 91 prisoners... Do you know what? I'm going to play this to you. 91 prisoners since Labour came to power have been released by mistake. 3 are still at large, including an Albanian drug dealer who's been on the run for a year.
We understand that there are 3 mistakenly released prisoners currently lawfully at large.
They're looking at releasing up to 5,000 prisoners early this year, and the scheme likely to go on for 18 months. Now, initially they said
today that Angela Rayner has resigned as Deputy Prime Minister and Housing Secretary. She quit over revelations she underpaid her stamp duty tax on her home in Hove by a whopping £40,000. Now, this is a really devastating news, not just for Angela, but also for Keir Starmer, and really plunges his government into fresh turmoil. Angela had spent days denying she had underpaid her taxes, insisting she told her lawyers everything and that she paid the right amount of stamp duty on that Hove property. But after days and days of denial, she came out yesterday and gave a teary interview, admitting she hadn't paid her taxes, insisting she was given bad legal advice, and saying she had alerted the taxman and the Parliamentary Standards Watchdog as soon as she found out.
Emerged that the Chancellor has admitted to inadvertently breaking housing regulations by renting out her family home in Southwark without the necessary selective licence. Sources confirm the property was let for £3,200 per month after Ms. Reeves moved into official accommodation following last year's election. A spokesperson for the Chancellor stated the omission was an inadvertent mistake, emphasising that once the requirement was brought to her attention, she immediately took action and has now applied for the licence.
Joining us, let's talk Rachel Reeves. Should she resign? And if so, should she resign over not getting the licence she had to get to rent out her property when she moved into Downing Street when she became Chancellor? Or should she resign because, well, if and when she breaks those manifesto pledges on not raising income tax, national insurance and VAT at the budget in a month's time? Or either or both, should she go?
Why has Keir Starmer decided to hand over the Chagos Islands to Mauritius, even though they're a crucial part of our transatlantic alliance with America, and even though they've been British since 1814? The answer is that he and all his lefty lawyer friends are instinctively hostile to the legacy of the British Empire, and they want to dismantle it as fast as possible. For the first time in decades, I am genuinely worried about British overseas possessions, from Gibraltar to the Falklands. They don't admire us for what we're doing. In Beijing, they're laughing at us, and they think we're weak.
I said earlier on we had some breaking news that 3 people have been arrested in London and in Wales for spying for China. The partner of a sitting Labour MP is among 3 people arrested on suspicion of spying for China.
The husband of a current Labour MP arrested on suspicion of spying. 39-year-old David Taylor has a senior role at the influential Asia House think tank.
Let's go to the UK. To now, in the last 24 hours, police have opened a new investigation into Lord Peter Mandelson, He has not lost his title. Over allegations he leaked sensitive information to Jeffrey Epstein.
Peter Mandelson has spent the last few hours in police custody after being arrested at his North London home late this afternoon on suspicion of misconduct in public
Labor government
office.
Because
he was being
revelations have come out that Lord Mandelson leaked highly sensitive information when he was business secretary under the Gordon Brown government to Jeffrey Epstein. And he also received payments from Jeffrey Epstein while he was in office. Now,
despite knowing some details of Lord Mandelson's friendship with Epstein, the Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, appointed him as ambassador to Washington before
What a shame, what a disgrace, and what an appalling appointment to make. I cannot believe that when he was about to appoint Peter Mandelson as the ambassador to Washington, he wasn't made fully aware of all of Peter Mandelson's record. He would have known the number of times Peter Mandelson was forced to resign, even from the Tony Blair government, because of his behaviour. He would have known all of...
I am sorry. Sorry for having believed Mandelson's lies and appointed him.